Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I haven't done these in a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I last did one because simply I haven't watched any movies in the last 2 weeks. But this week I kind of was like, I'm going to take the TV shows, put them on break for a minute, and I've watched a few TV shows, but not too many. And I'm going to talk about some of the movies that I watched. And it's, what I watched, what are you or what'd you watch, videos, so feel free to tell me what you guys watched as well. But here's what I checked out, and I will be reviewing two of these movies sometime, I don't know, maybe today or tomorrow or, I don't know, sometime this week. But I watched A Prophet, a movie that I got recommended to me, and it is a really, really good movie, a fantastic movie, actually. It kind of, it says it on the cover, it's kind of like a Godfather, but I really think it is kind of like a Godfather. So I watched that, I think on Wednesday or Thursday night. And then this week I was kind of down a little bit, and I wanted to just rewatch a movie, and I watched Your Sister's Sister. And this week, if I see it for 99 cents, I'm going to buy a few copies of this movie, because it's at, every Blockbuster I've been to for 99 cents. It is such a great little indie flick. I mean, it was made for $125,000, which is nothing. I mean, literally, it is nothing. And I just absolutely, it's so charming, and I just love this movie. I think it was number 6 of my favorite movies of last year, 6 or 7. You guys can probably watch my video and find out. But just absolutely love Your Sister's Sister. And I loved it the second time through. It's not a movie that I thought it was gonna hurt with time, but it didn't. It aged well. And when I was watching that, it was produced by IFC and released. And at the beginning of the thing, they were showing trailers, and the trailer to this film called Sleepwalk with Me popped up. And it was just a really good trailer, and I looked it up. And the reason I initially didn't see it in theaters, because that's usually where I see I see 100 movies in theaters every year, so that's where I see stuff. And I seen it, came to the theaters by my house, little indie theaters, but I honest to God thought it was a cartoon. The posters cartoonish, and then the picture is cartoonish, and I didn't know it was about stand-up comedy, and I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan. I want to go see more stand-up comedy. But yeah, I watched the trailer, and the trailer was really good, and it has Lauren Ambrose from 6 Feet Under in it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch this movie. And I watched it last night, and it was a really good, charming little flick. It's probably, I've seen a few indie comedies last year, and it wasn't, it wouldn't have made my top 25, but I did really enjoy the movie. It was a fun little movie, and it had a really good ending. And it's about stand-up comedy. So if you guys, I'm going to review it, in a little bit more detail. But definitely check it out if you guys like stand-up comedy. I think it's only like an hour and 15 minutes long. It's a really short flick, but I think you might like it. And I think that's all I watched this week, in all honesty. I started catching up on New Girl, and that's a really good show. It's actually a great show. It's one of the best comedies on TV, in my opinion. Only ones I'd say I like more currently are probably Community and probably Happy Endings. But it's a really good show, and I got behind on every show in like November, because obviously I work in retail, and it's a lot of crap going on around the holidays, and it just got too much, and I just kind of just paused every show, and now I'm slowly catching back up, and I'm behind on everything, but except for a few shows. So I've been watching that. I finished season 5 of 30 Rock, fantastic show, and I also finished 6 Feet Under. I don't think I said that, but I wrote down my top 15 episodes of 6 Feet Under. I'm going to, talk about them. I'm going to do a series recap, or not a recap, but a series review. I kind of only reviewed the first 2 seasons, and I got behind on 3, 4, and 5, but I'm going to do a whole series review, so look out for that. It's probably going to be sometime this week. Definitely a show I recommend. It's a fantastic show. It's probably my top 5. It's definitely my top 5 favorite shows of all time. Definitely check out 6 Feet Under. And yeah, that's what I watched this week. So, is that it? Yeah. So feel free to tell me what you guys watched. Leave a comment. Just leave a comment telling me what you guys watch. We can talk about movies. I like doing that. Watch Your Sister's Sister. I will, honest to God, if I find this, this week real cheap at Blockbusters, I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to give them to people on here so they watch this movie and own this movie. I think it's such a fun, charming little movie. Same with Safety Not Guaranteed. It's same ballpark, same indie, feel. Love the mumblecore. I loved Your Sister Sister. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will be doing this a lot more often because I'm just in a movie phase right now. There's a lot of movies. I plan on watching this next week, but you'll have to find out, next week what I watch. And look out for the reviews for those flicks. Yeah, thanks for watching. And like always, like, comment, and subscribe if you don't. And yeah, thanks.